Number one step is watching, remember. Watching means you're gonna go find out what you like to do. You're gonna find that industry, and then you're gonna be calling and you're gonna be connecting with those people, and you're gonna be asking them if you could come by and introduce yourself. Once you're invited, you'll be showing up exact time that you promise you're gonna appear. Once you go there, you'll be polite and you'll be respectful, and you use your senses. One of the senses are listening, the other one is observing, the other one is asking minimal questions. And don't forget, keep your opinions to yourself. Make sure you understand that you're there to learn from the master about your skill set. I have a story of mine I want to tell you guys that what happens when you go through the watching period. So I had to make a choice. When I was very young, I was 10, 11 years old. Every summer I would be looking for jobs here and there, and went to learn some skill or something where, as an immigrant families, we're required to have a skill set. So what I would do is I would go and learn. I went this one place where I've learned about casting, and that wasn't my thing, so I got away from it. And then the second place I went was a mechanic shop. I did for 1 week. I was watching what they're doing. They're working with this oil and everything. That wasn't my thing either. I didn't want to do it. And when I went to jewelry industry, I really, really liked. And one of the things was easier for me because my dad was a jeweler previously. So he found me this one place. He told me to go to that place, and the guy's gonna start teaching me a jewelry, right? And I went there. One of the things happens when you're watching someone and trying to see what they're doing, how they're doing, their skill, is sometimes you get taken advantage. You have to go through that. You have to really, really be understanding that that's going to happen to you. That's okay, because the end goal is so important. So you have to stay focused. So what happened was they made me go bring stuff that has nothing to do with the jewelry business, the tools and stuff. And for them, that was really funny. They had a really good laugh. I did not understand what was going on. I was like 11, 12 years old. And I went home and I told my dad, this is what happened. I did something good. In my mind, I had no idea. And my dad got really, really upset. Next day, he went with me and he stood up for me. He just gave it to them, and he just embarrassed the hell out of them. What kind of people are you? This and that and that. And then he told me, never go there again. So I had to find another place and another place. The third or fourth time, I found really good mentor. He was willing to teach me and not abuse me as much. But that was at least good 8 months, 9 months of that time that I had to go through to have somewhat of finish that watching stage, and then doing handwork here and there, breaking things. And that's what it took for me to go through the watching step. So I'm going to be talking about the steps, and please pay attention, and hope it will help you. So one of the things that you're required to do and you have to pay attention is when you get invited someplace and they're willing to teach you the skill that you're willing to learn, is one of the things that the first things you want to do is get up early and start early. Get there early. When they get there to open the door, you have to be there. You'll be waiting for them. They're not waiting for you. They're not the one want to learn. You are the one want to learn the skill. Make sure. I did that many years. I used to go stand in front of their door, get tired, sit down, put my legs out, just imagine and wonder and get bored out of my head. But I had to go through that. The master that I am today. There is a price to pay. You have to be willing to do it. So one of the things, the first thing is get up early, show up, be there before they do. One other thing is always ask yourself, I ask myself until today, I ask myself, who you want to become when you grow up? What am I going to become when I grow up? I always ask myself. One of the things I tell myself, everyone else tells something else, but what I tell myself is, I want to become rock star. That's my thing. That's what I say, and that's what makes me happy. That's what grounds me, and then I love saying that, you know. And then you find your saying, whatever you like. It's gonna make you happy. And remember, what do you want to be when you grow up? Always ask yourself. Focus on the end result. Study the industry. Focus on the end result means where you want to be, where you want to get to, who you want to become. Focus on it and make sure you find your place, what results you want to get to. And industry, make sure you read books about the industry. You watch videos on YouTube. You ask people, more likely the elder, where they've seen it through their life and how they went through and what others went through when they were going through. They have a lot to say, I'm sure. Just ask them and learn about the industry, find your place. If you want to win, the key is take action. Action, action, action. Always take action. We hear this thing, we know this thing, we all remember the book, The Law of Attraction. It's awesome. I love it. I do it all the time. But you know what? Right after I finish thinking about, wishing about something, I take action. Law of action. Make sure you take action all the time. When you're there, focus. Stay focused. Take action. Don't just imagine you're going to be doing this one day. Make sure you get on it and take action. Winners win. Don't see yourself as a victim. Don't talk about your past. Don't talk about things that didn't go right with you one way or another in your life. They care, or maybe they don't have the time to listen to you. Make sure you think like a winners do. Winners win. Don't forget, unless you're invited to talk about them, try to avoid that kind of talks. And then don't forget, winners win. There's a reason for it. Think like a winner. So you can sit there, pay attention, watch what they're doing, so you can be a winner in that stage. Do the daily grind. Have self-discipline in every aspect of your life. So what does that mean? It means daily grind means get up early, always. Whether you feel good, you don't feel good. I used to go to work when I was sick, flu, not feeling good, depressed, bored. That was the big thing. I was so bored. I didn't know what to do with me. I still did it. I still got up early. I still put my shoes on, got ready, walked to the manufacturing so I could learn. Watch them do it, not even learn. I was just watching. So make sure you do that. You get up, you do it, you go. And the next thing, have self-discipline. One of the things that will help you to have self-discipline is a night before you can set up what you're gonna wear. The shoes, the clothing, make sure your toothbrush is probably out there ready for you to just like visually see it and grab it. Have self-discipline, create discipline. Make sure you have time management. Watch the clock. Make sure you be there. People are willing to teach you. You have to do all this. You have to put your time. Make sure you develop discipline. Your daily grind. Always grind it out. And then discipline every aspect of your life. Discipline works this way. It doesn't work only in one thing that you're trying to learn. It also happens in your life. What time you eat. You make your phone calls. You go sleep early. You wake up early. Everything that you're doing, you're disciplining yourself. Discipline is a big key to the road of mastery. If you want to become a master, you have to have discipline. Teach yourself discipline. Ask people that they have discipline. Find mentors. Also, read books. Watch videos about discipline. It's very important at this stage, the first stage of trying to watch and see how people do their skill set. If someone's putting their time and trying to teach you something, they probably don't want to see a depressed person sitting next to them, not happy person sitting next to them. Be aware of yourself. Look at the mirror, talk to yourself, get yourself out of it. One of the keys, we all go to that place, we all stay there, but the key is to get out of it as soon as possible. For instance, for me, things like that used to linger days, then it becomes hours, then it became minutes. Now it's a lot of the time, most of the time, over 90% of the time is seconds. I get to that place, I just jump back up. I don't need to stay there. I need to fix that, but staying there, I cannot fix it. I have to take action, law of action. So with hard work, we can change our circumstances. What that means is we all have circumstances. We come from certain places, certain backgrounds, family, all kinds of things happen to us when we were a child, when we were growing up. You have to change your mindset. You have to work on it if you have to. Okay, so with hard work, you can change your circumstances. Whether your family, your environment, your neighbors, your city, state, wherever you were when you were a little kid, it wasn't your fault. You were just caught up in that, that was your circumstance. And with hard work, you can change it. When you decide the first step to go learn skill mastery, you could be there, grind it out, watch, learn, become a master, and you can change your circumstances. So your circumstances, nor the government, will decide your complexity of your life. Don't make excuses, don't hold people accountable. It's not their fault. We can change our outcome, our future. The reason you want to learn skill set is because you want to change your outcome. You don't want to be like you're starting from mom and dad, brother, sister, cousin, friend. You want to change your outcome. If you don't like the outcome that you see around you, change it. You don't have to live in that circumstances. You can control yourself. You can change your circumstances. The government does not dictate you how you should think. If you have to, stop watching news, stop watching, hearing things that does not make you feel good. You can do it. I did it. I know a lot of people did it. You just have to believe in yourself. So being average has a price to pay. I'm gonna say something that it might offend some of you guys, but this is how it goes. So basically, your mindset is poor. You're lazy and coward because you're not taking any action. Get up, go, take action. Call, find that place. Get invited, go there. Learn, sit down, grind it, learn. Make sure you do that. Don't be average. Average keeps you average. Being master of a skill set, you have to be extraordinary. Don't be average. Don't stay there. So commit to the process. Commit. Don't forget. It's very important, commitment. The results will follow. Give it all you can. Be aware of the process. So stop having presumptions about something you don't know. Having idea about something and that you've never done it, you're just sitting and watching someone do it, it doesn't mean you understand what's really happening. Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean that you know what's going on. Your master has done it. He knows what's going on. Everyone is different. Everyone does it differently, different way. When you get there, you decide your own way. Just because you haven't done it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Remember that. And one other thing is perception is reality. Make sure you look clean. Make sure your shoes are clean. When you show up every morning, your master is gonna look at you. They're gonna judge you. Make sure you look clean. Make sure you look presentable. So if people tell you you can't do it, this happens, don't listen to them. Get out there. Grind it. Get accustomed to doing it all the time. Do it. Don't listen to those people telling you can't do it. That happened all the time. In the beginning, when I was going, my friends were playing. When I was young, I didn't play. I went there and I grinded. I didn't understand what they were doing, but I still did it. I still went there, I still watched them do it. So life goes like this. Life is psychological warfare. There's so much happening in your mind, so much negativity or so much fear happening in your mind. It's telling you not to do it. You can't do it. This is fearful. If you do it, you're gonna fail. People are gonna make fun of you if you fail. It's better I don't do it and I don't fail, so I don't hear people making fun of me that I fail. Every time you want to do something new, your mind is telling you, don't do it. If you do it, you're gonna fail. If you fail, people are gonna make fun of you. Just because people are gonna make fun of you, you will stop doing it. Don't do that. Keep on going. Make sure you shut down all those thoughts in your mind where they're telling you can't do it, you can't win. Remember, don't feel sorry for yourself. No one cares and everybody else is happy that it's not them. Make sure you change your circumstances. Stay focused. It's a long journey. You can do it. I did it. I know a lot of people did it. Don't make excuses. Keep on doing it. Keep on learning. Keep on moving forward, one foot at a time. Don't listen to those guys telling you, hey, you know, you understand this, you can make a little bit money here. Don't worry about money. Forget about money. It's not about money. It's about learning the skill. It's about watching, seeing what they're doing, and then growing from that point on. Don't forget, when you find a place, to come to that place of heart and zen, and then be there and stay focused. Don't forget, we all have stories and we can change the story. It's up to us. I changed my story. I know a lot of people change their story. What do you want to do about you? Your story. Winning, don't forget, it goes like this. Yay! Yay! Win! I hope you found all the tips helpful. If you think I missed something, please feel free to leave a comment down below. I appreciate that. And then I have one more thing to say. I want to say thank you to our overloads of social media in Silicon Valley. They put this YouTube and all these social medias for us, so I can come here and talk to you guys and put my expertise about how to become a skill set master. So make sure you watch next week. It's going to be the second stage of the mastery. The second step is touching. I'll be talking about that, elaborating my thoughts and telling you guys what it takes to get to the second stage and so on. Don't forget. So thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button down below and leave your comments. I will appreciate that.